All right, thank you for checking out the channel. Make sure you subscribe and hit the bell so you know when I am dropping new videos. Also, hit me up on Instagram. You can follow me there and also ask me questions there or even drop your questions down below in the comment section. My name is Ishmael. I am a business funding coach. I like to make these videos short, sweet, to the point. So this video is going to be about what you need to know before your second round of business funding. All right, so your second round of business funding. After you went through business funding, you need to go back and you want to do your second round. You want to keep stacking up and building up business funding, or you got another project, another investment you want to get into, and you need another round of business funding. All right, so I want to hit on a couple things that is going to set you up for that second round, so you're not going in there blind, thinking you're hot stuff, and you end up getting denied. All right, so one is you want to make sure that your credit report is still structured, right? You want to make sure that all those inquiries from the last round have been taken off. Okay. Another thing is that you want to make sure that your credit score is still, above 700, at least 720, 750 or above is a lot better. Next is you want to make sure that your utilization is paid down and it's reported out to the credit reporting agencies as paid down. So what does paid down mean? That means typically between 3 and 9% of utilization. You don't want it at 10 or above, and you don't want it at 0. You want to have some utilization on there. All right. That's what banks want to see. Next is you don't want to have too many new accounts on your personal credit. So this goes for maybe you went and applied for a couple of credit cards to get some sign-on bonuses because you wanted to go take a trip or something like that. Typically, a seasoned account is 6 months or more. Next is going to be no new negative marks on your credit report. You want to make sure that any collections that you got off before, they don't pop back on, any late payments, things of that nature. You want to get all that stuff cleaned up, ready to go. Make sure that you're staying on top of um, your personal credit, because this is going to be key to you getting a lot more business funding in the future. So no new negatives. If you got to go back through credit repair, get back through credit repair, do that stuff first. One late payment, one collection, one charge off, just one derogatory mark can derail everything for you. All right. Also, your business credit utilization. All right. So your business credit cards don't report to your personal credit, but they do report to business credit reporting agencies. And one of the business credit report agencies that you would want to check is going to be the Small Business Financial Exchange. So check the Small Business Financial Exchange. You want to make sure that your utilization is below 50%. If you are applying for business funding at a bank that you already have a relationship with and you already been approved for business funding in the past, you want to make sure that the business funding that you have is not maxed out. Okay. So you want to make sure that is below 50%, more ideally 30%. On a personal credit card, 30% or higher is considered high risk. You are likely going to get denied. On a business credit card, they're expecting you to leverage those limits higher. They're expecting you to spend more money and have higher balances on those cards. So when you're going for funding with those, you want to make sure that, especially if you're going to a new bank, you want to make sure that your utilization is down on those. Again, below 50% is good, but below 30% is more ideal. If you do have business credit cards with a bank and they are maxed out, but they're not, let's say that they're not showing on the Small Business Financial Exchange, don't go back to that bank to get more funding because you're already maxed out on this one card that you already have with them or whatever that you have with them already. Wait till you get those balances down before you go back and apply for more funding from that same bank. All right. So, but if it's a new bank, credit union, or something like that, um, that is opens you up to a better, more options as far as getting a higher limits and getting more funding on that second round. You want to make sure that your business credit report is still structured out and ready for business funding. Your score is over 700. Your personal credit card utilization is between 9 and 3%. You don't have too many new accounts. And again, a new account is account that's less than 6 months old. No new or any negative or derogatory marks on your credit at all. Get that stuff cleaned up. Also remove the old inquiries from the last round off your credit report. And then you want to make sure that the business funding that you do have, especially if you're going back to a bank that you already have business funding with, you want to make sure that the balances on those cards are down to 50%, more ideally 30% or lower. Don't go to banks that you have maxed out credit cards with. All right. Those will be pretty much automatic denials on those.